Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm just going to be doing a part 2 of like my Greek life kind of thing. I'm just going to be talking about the terms and definitions that you may have heard from like surround Greek life and like what they mean and stuff like that. So I'm just really going to be defining words that I've heard and that people may be confused about, like what is that word, like what are you talking about. So without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and let's get started in this video. Alright, so getting into the definitions, like I said, I'm going to have papers down here so I can see what I'm saying, but I'll probably just talk to the camera. Anyway, so the first word that I have for you is an active. So basically an active is just a member that is in the house. They've already been initiated into the house and they're just an active member that can participate in events and things like that. It's very simple. Active just means you're active within your sorority or fraternity. For women, alumna is it's like alumna or alumni, it just depends on, you know, women or men. But alumna for us is someone who was in the house for 4 years, for 2 years, depending on when they got into the house, and who has graduated from college. You're basically an alum of your fraternity or sorority. So in this case, you can't wear letters, but you can still, you know, rep your sorority fraternity, and you can still, like, you know, do things, but you're an alum, so you're not an active member anymore. The next one is badge, and it's basically a little pin that you wear on your shirts during meetings or during certain events, and it's just like a badge that represents that you are a member for sure. Like if you have the badge, you are a member. If not, you're not a member, you're not in good standing. So it just depends on if you're a member or not. Alright, so a bid is basically a pledge to your sorority or fraternity. So like I said that night from my last video, the night that I went to my sorority, they gave me a bid. So basically means that you have our permission to pledge for our sorority, and that's kind of how it is in a way. Like you have the permission to pledge to the sorority or fraternity, and it's just saying that you are welcomed into our house until you get initiated. Big and little, I'm just going to talk about both of these. So when you go through the house, you'll have a big sis or a big brother, and it's basically just a mentor to guide you throughout the whole process. And once you're like old enough, like a year or so later on in the house, you can get yourself a little, which is basically someone you'll be a mentor to. So it's basically like a big sis and a big bro, and a little sis and a little bro. That's all that is. It's very simple. Alright, so a chapter is basically an independent cluster, I would say, of your members within a city. So for example, my sorority's Phi Mu, so there's Phi Mu's all over the nation, and then in my little city, I'm an Eta Zeta Phi Mu. So it's like, once you say the word, it's like a location basically. So your chapter is just your little people in your little city, but you're part of a huge organization. Alright, so COB is a continuously open bid, and this just means that during recruitment, if your house didn't get like a certain amount of girls, you have to continually bid people. So that's what I was. I didn't go through formal recruitment, so I was a continuously open bid. So that means they still had room for girls to come in, so that way you can like invite girls over to the house if they wanted to see it. And it's just a way to say that you're still going to be pledging, but you're just continuously open bidding people because you still have open spots. Dues are basically bills. That's all they are. It's just, if you live in the house, your dues are your rent. Monthly, you have monthly dues that pay for things around the house or things around your chapter. If you guys decide to get shirts as a chapter, just pays for things like that. So dues, just bills. That's basically what that is. Founders Day is a special day for all sororities and fraternities. It's the day that our organization was founded, and it's just a way to celebrate, you know, this is the organization that I chose, this is the organization that I'm in, that I love, that I support deeply, and I love it so much. And it's just a way to celebrate your founding of Founders Day. That one's very simple. The next term is initiation. Initiation is basically your ritual that each fraternity and sorority do that is very secretive, like no one else really knows about it, but it's just your membership, or it's just you going into full membership. So now after you've gone through initiation, you are a full member, and you're all the way to the other side, and now you can rep the letters and wear certain things, and it's just, you're finally in the sorority or fraternity that you've wanted to be in forever. So basically initiation is just your process of becoming a full member. A legacy is someone who was in your family, whether it be like a sister or cousin, aunt, mother, father, brother, whoever, but they're in your family who have already been in the house. So let's say your mother was in a sorority in the 80s and now you're pledging for the same sorority. You would be considered a legacy because somebody in your family was already in that sorority or fraternity and you are a legacy to them. So philanthropy, I've already kind of talked about it in the last video, but it's your charitable event to specific charities that you and your sorority or fraternity chose to do. Like I said, there's veterans, dog shelters, there's ones for cancer, ones for children, there's tons of different ones, but everything that you make and fundraise goes directly to them. So it's a great event that each sorority and fraternity held, or I should say hold. A P&M is a potential new member. So this is anybody during recruitment season, so usually in the fall, who could be a member and are potentially a member, because anybody going at my college, anybody going at anybody's colleges that are not in Greek life, they're potentially a new member because you don't know if they're going to join or not. So they're always going to be a potential new member. Recruitment is basically the process of getting women or men into your house. So for us, it's a weekend. We do a lot of work leading up to that. Like we have a week long of recruitment practices. We have a week of work week, getting all the decorations ready for recruitment. And our recruitment for my school at least is 3 days. So those are like a little bit of the definitions that you may have heard around school or people have talked about, but you didn't know what they were. Now you know. So you can look it up online if you want more, questions about stuff like that. If you have any questions about joining Greek life, again, put it in the comments and I will, get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope you guys just try and experience. Do something new in college. Don't, be afraid to join a Greek organization. You can always leave if it's not for you. But if it is for you, do it. Go for it. Try it out. Just see how it is. It doesn't hurt to try new things. I didn't want to do it. Now look at me. I'm in it and I've been in it for 2 years. So it's amazing. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be talking about whether you should join a Greek life, and I'm going to be giving the pros and cons about Greek life. I'm a woman, so I'm in a sorority. I'm basically just going to be saying what